Hello, everyone. Okay, let's talk about the different parts of the mind. The different parts of the mind. We have the conscious mind, we have the subconscious mind, and we also have the pre-conscious mind. The conscious mind, as we all know, is more about our awareness of our environment, who we are, where we are, what we can see, the colors, identification of objects. We know the names of objects, animals, and beings and plants. Those are conscious mind. Then we also have what we call the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind has to do with your feeling. You're feeling angry, you're happy, you're sad, you're feeling, when you think you're feeling sick, you're feeling not happy, you're not content, maybe you've eaten and you still need to you're still hungry, it has to do with your emotions. That's the subconscious mind. Then we have the pre-conscious mind. Yes, the pre-conscious mind has to do with hidden feelings and memories. Hidden feelings. It doesn't show immediately, but with time it comes out, but it doesn't show immediately. Like, let me take an example. I will be talking to you, and maybe there's a way you reacted to me, or it's a certain words you spoke to me, and I didn't really like it, but I won't show it immediately. I'll still be talking to you and behave as if everything is okay. But later, because that expression you've given to me has entered my preconscious mind, later when I'm talking to you, I may not relate to you the first way I related, happy and free. I may withdraw myself. I may just not really open myself up to you next time. So that's our preconscious mind. Our preconscious mind also has to do with what we see. Like sometimes we on the TV, social media, we see some nude pictures, we see some violent pictures, we see some nasty films. All those images, where do they hide? They hide in our preconscious mind. They don't show immediately, but with time they come up and they show themselves. So those are the three basic parts of the mind: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the preconscious mind. So now, the Bible says, like we said in Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7, the way a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So now, our thoughts, where does it start from? Our thoughts mostly starts from our conscious mind. Like we all said, our conscious mind is where we are aware of our environment. That's where the mind starts from. It starts from our conscious mind. From the conscious mind, things are fed to the subconscious. From the subconscious to the preconscious. So now, how do things in the subconscious, preconscious, affect our daily lives? How does it affect our daily life? The Bible says the way a man is in his mind, so is he. How does things we see, how do things we hear, how we relate to people, our environment, how does it affect the mind? Now, for one to be a full being, that person should be reasoning. That person has what? A sense of reasoning. And what do you do with your sense of reasoning? You judge, you carry out judgment, you choose, you carry out certain ideas, you make decisions with your mind. And that's why we are beings. We wake up in the morning, we know that yes, this time in the morning, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. So it starts, our mind tells us, in our conscious mind tells us we are supposed to take our bath, we're supposed to do this, we're supposed to do that. So it's like we are moved by the thoughts we have in our conscious mind. Oh, it's raining, I'm not supposed to be in the rain, I'm supposed to be out of the rain. So we are moved by it. You see, it affects our being. Then our unconscious mind, that has to do with feelings, our emotions. And these emotions, how are we being affected? How is our emotion affected? Our emotion are affected by the words we speak, the way people relate to us. It affects our emotions. I can come to you now and I give you a dirty slap. It will immediately affect your emotion and you react. You react. I may gossip about you. You hear that I'm gossiping about you. It affects your emotion. It's hidden somewhere in what? Your unconscious mind. And these things always have a way of coming out. Our preconscious mind. Oh, you watched a film over and over on social media or nude pictures. Before you know, you see a girl and maybe that girl is not well dressed. Certain part of that girl's body begin to attract you. You begin to, your looks, you look differently at that person. You see a girl, you look differently. Other people will see a girl and pass, no problem. You see a girl and certain thoughts springs up. That is from your preconscious mind. So our conscious mind, subconscious mind, preconscious mind affect our daily lives, our decision, and our attitude. Now, how do we build a creative mind? One, we build a creative mind by creating an environment of what we intend or what we want to be. Like now, I'm a lady. I would like to be a great woman in life. I would say in the next 5 years, I want to be working in one of the best companies, or I want to own my company. I want my company to be known around the world. In the next 5 years, I would say in the next 5 years, I want to relate with certain class of people. I don't want to relate with a low class. So how do we develop how do we build a creative mind? Because remember, our mind, it rules our world. So what do? I bring out a sheet of paper. I write on my sheet of paper, this is the kind of environment I want to live. I will go further to the internet. I will download pictures of beautiful environment. I will paste it in my room. Because I want it to affect my unconscious mind and subconscious mind. So I paste that picture on my room. I write out the kind of friends I want to work with. I want to work with the top knowledgeable people that are into CEOs, top CEOs. Yes, those are the people I want to be relating to in the next 5 years. I will also write down, I want my income to be between 10 million to maybe 1 billion. I'll write it down. As I'm writing it down, I say it to myself. Why am I doing this? I want it to enter my what? Unconscious mind, subconscious mind, and my conscious mind. Now, the Bible said those things that are good, those things that are pure, think of them. Those things that are good, those things that are pure, those things that are of good report, think of them. This is what the Bible was saying. So I've written all those things out now. The next thing I will now ask myself, how do I achieve this? If I say in the next 5 years, I want to be a multi-millionaire, I want to be a top CEO in the IT world, I begin to question myself, what do I need to do to get to these places? Oh, I need to go close to men that are into this kind of business. So what do? I go to the internet. I begin to search out those people that have built big companies.
This woman becomes a better version of herself every day, and I'm proud of her for that. She loves who she is right now because she is exactly who